And at number 4, Anthony Echemendia.
Yeah, you know, this is another good, interesting one here. Echemendia with the Sunnyside High School his senior year. He's a Tucson kid for a year and a half. Came from Cuba. And we've got a little story behind him, but he's wrestling Benji Alanis. Benji Alanis pretty much grew up in the Larkin household. So Benji Alanis went to Northern Colorado, left Northern Colorado, came back to ASU, but he might as well be one of Melissa and Eric's sons. He is Alanis Larkin in my red. He's lived at their house for years, and he's like a brother to those kids. So this is another interesting one to see Benji coming out and wrestling, I think, in his first home match here.
This will be his season debut.
Yeah, season debut for the Sun Devils. So been looking forward to watching Benji, who's a senior, go out here to wrestle Anthony Echemendia, both Arizona ties.
Echemendia out of the storied Sunnyside High School in Tucson. Meanwhile, Benji Alanis, one of the foundational figures of that Valiant College Prep program that has become a powerhouse in the prep ranks.
And you know, Benji is no joke. He can wrestle. He could get a victory here. He's got the first takedown.
Here he comes, starting off the match real fast with a takedown of the number 4 wrestler in the land.
Yeah, this won't shock anybody but us. I mean, this won't shock anybody else, I don't think, if he were to pull this victory off. And I know Anthony Echemendia is a stud in his own rights, but Benji's trying to prove a point. He wants this spot. He's also battling against another ASU wrestler. So he goes off and gets a win here. It bodes well for his position on the wrestling ladder here at ASU.
Alanis spent 4 years, as you mentioned, at Northern Colorado, 37 wins, 36 losses. Back in the prep ranks, he was a 2-time Flow Nationals All-American.
Yeah, you know, you wonder about Echemendia's collegiate style. I know he's been wrestling here a long time now, but he grew up in a freestyle environment in Cuba, which is a different style than what we wrestle here in folk style. So you wonder about his wrestling on bottom. I know he's been around for a long time, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see if Benji can kind of ride him a little bit more. Ooh,
Echemendia,
no, Echemendia
looking to win the takedown, and he does.
Yeah, he forced that seatbelt position to really just out-strengthen him there.
So Echemendia will take a 4-3 advantage in this match. Echemendia, a 2024 All-American.
Yeah,
and
looking like he's
Big 12 champion in 2024 as well.
He cuts him. His coach are yelling, cut him. He didn't want to try to ride him out here. He's going to try to get this lead back. Tied 4-4. Oh, another deep shot, deep takedown.
Echemendia getting encouragement from the corner to cut him loose.
Yes.
Sparks flying in this first period.
Yep. You know, and it's a long match. 7 minutes is a long time, so we'll see where their conditioning is in the third period. See where Benji is. He hasn't necessarily competed a whole lot, so. And Echemendia is on a mission to win a national title here. Another underhook to a single.
Echemendia in deep on a shot.
Benji
looking to score with short time, and he wraps around.
Yeah, that's important. Get a takedown here at the end of the period. See if he can ride him out here. Go up 10-5.
Well, after Benji Alanis came out hot out the gate, Anthony Echemendia seemed to take control of this match quickly.
You know, may have caught him off guard giving up that early takedown, but man, he battled back with 2 easy ones. Little duck under here, almost put him to his back, but scored the 3, then cut him, got back to a little underhook right to a single leg, gathers those ankles up. Benji had nothing to do for him.
Echemendia will take bottom. Experienced wrestler here at Iowa State, started his college career at Ohio State. Didn't see much action there, but has really been able to have a special career with the Cyclones.
Another single on the right leg. Benji Alanis with a deep whizzer here, grabbing his own ankle. Oh, Oh, he's got a position where he could have scored.
Alanis nearly took Echemendia to his back.
Yeah, but he's letting him in too deep on his legs. He's got to quit letting him in so deep. Not that that's easy. Echemendia is a power horse. He can scrap, man.
Echemendia, his lone year at Sunnyside in Tucson, 52-0, an Arizona State champion.
Yeah, I don't think he had any competition that entire 52 matches. Looked like I think he pretty much ran through everybody.
5th year of college wrestling for Echemendia. And Alanis, this is his 5th year as well, after 4 years in Northern Colorado.
You know, Echemendia had a bad ankle injury last year. Thought it was healing up, and next you know, he has a surgery, gets an infection, gets a staph infection deep in that ankle, and to the point where they thought he was going to have to lose a leg. Had a PICC line going to his heart, had some major antibiotics, and now he's back on the mat. It's actually pretty remarkable that he's out here. I spoke to him earlier. He just says he's grateful every time he gets a step on the mat.
It's even more remarkable as that injury happened at the CKLV in 2024, and then he won the CKLV this year.
Yeah, how about that? Here he gets another takedown.
And he doesn't look like he's lost a touch in terms of his wrestling.
Nope, not at all. Now he's got a good ride on here, building some of that riding time. Thing is, they're going to need him to get some bonus points here. Right now, they got 4 points for the team score.
And Echemendia is one of the several Cubans on this roster. The Cuba to Iowa State pipeline has really been forged by Fernando Velascusa, the assistant coach, now added to the Cyclone staff.
Yeah, you know, it's a crazy story, but these guys came up. Well, Anthony came across the border there, and Velascusa swooped him up at Sunnyside High School, and now Velascusa got him to Iowa State. Velascusa is a coach at Iowa State now, Fernando Velascusa, and really had the Cuban connection. So he's got a couple studs in that program, both national championship contenders.
Great addition for Kevin Dresser and his staff to have this Cuban pipeline. We'll see younger Bastida later, also a part of that Cuban clan.
Yeah, you're just hoping these Iowa State kids are learning Spanish, right? It's a perfect time.
There you go.
Another deep shot. Now he's got that deep.
Another takedown for Echemendia, establishing his dominance after Kyler Larkin came out with that 6-point swing with the fall. Echemendia looking to encroach upon a tech fall.
Yeah, I don't think he's had any back points yet, though, so I think it would still only be 4 points if he techs him. In order to get 5 points for your team
big-time power double.
He needs one more takedown for a technical fall, which will stop the match, but I don't think it'll give them 5 points. Yeah, Benji's tired. You know, you come out and have your debut.
It's a difficult debut against one of the
best
top wrestlers in the land.
Yeah.
And that will do it right there. Anthony Echemendia continues his dominant run, earns his 10th win of the season. Well, Benji Alanis gets his first taste of college wrestling.
In ASU singlet, at least. Yeah, that's he's got to get back in shape. That was a bear of a match.
I'll make it a 1-point duel so far. They do indeed get 5 points.
They did get that 5.
From Echemendia's technical fall. 6-5 lead still for ASU.
He was just all over him. Deep double legs, underhooks, single legs.
We'll be back here on ESPN.